When I first came to the Bay Area in 1972, I was married, I had a child, and I was a teacher in high school. So I came to the Bay Area and I tried to get a job teaching, but they weren't even accepting teachers' names for substitute teacher. So I couldn't be a teacher. And pretty quickly I realized I also didn't want to be married. So I began to separate and then divorce my husband. And I realized that I was a mother, but I was a wretched mother. Since I couldn't get a job teaching, I took a job as a cocktail waitress. It was really fun. It was really fun. You know, I had never seen myself as a cocktail waitress. And it was liberating. And it was definitely more fun than the way I was seeing myself as a teacher. It was part of the whole shake-up that was happening all over the world and a lot in the Bay Area at that time. I was in San Francisco. And it was really a valuable time. There was a lot of pain with it too. And a lot of egomania with it. But it was also a time of everything, every definition being shook up. And as these definitions fell by the wayside, there were moments of panic. Well, I'm a cocktail waitress? Well, yeah, I'm a cocktail waitress. So there's a moment of panic. Oh no, I'm not a teacher. I'm not somebody important. I'm not somebody respected. I'm a cocktail waitress? And to write that back to my parents in Mississippi, well, then they were certain I was communist. Or crazy. It was very valuable. So that years later, when I could accept, first of all, hear the invitation of my teacher to stop all definitions. And then to hear the invitation from Ramana Maharshi, be who you are. Simply be who you are. At that point, I could realize I'm not a teacher, I'm not a cocktail waitress, because that too changed and passed. I'm not married, I'm not divorced. There were times when I felt like I was a good person, and there were times when I felt like I was a bad person. But those changed. So to be who I am, what does that mean? What does that mean? If you just take this moment, maybe just close your eyes, just as an experiment in investigation. And to be who you are, just in this moment. See what is deeper than being a man or a woman. See what is deeper than being a parent or a child or a husband or a wife or a lover or a friend. Feel what is deeper than being a student or a teacher. Experience what is deeper than being enlightened or ignorant. And be that. And in being that, tell the truth to yourself, just in this moment. How much effort does it take to be that?